Hello, welcome back to my channel. Today I'm going to be trying out the Differin Adapalene gel for 4 weeks, and I'm going to share with you guys to see if it really works. This is supposed to be a really gentle over-the-counter retinoid that will basically give you really clear skin. It's mostly designed for acne, but I have heard some people like to use it for anti-aging. Now I know there's some controversy there because a lot of people think that there's not enough research on it for anti-aging and it's mostly for acne and pores and brightening the skin. But I've heard that it can also help a lot with texture and anti-aging because it's essentially very similar to tretinoin and other retinoids and retinols out there. So I'm excited to try this. I'm gonna hop into the video. I'm gonna show you the application, give you my first impressions, and then I'll film my skin every week and we can compare the results and see if there are any big changes. I'll also give you a mini update every week, and then after the 4 weeks I'll give you my final thoughts. If you want to see more videos like this, make sure you hit the like button and let's hop into it. So texture wise, this is a thicker gel, and when you apply it, it's not really sticky or greasy at all. You shouldn't apply too much. A pea-sized amount for your entire face is generally what is recommended. Like I said, it just feels like a gel serum. It's a little bit thicker, but it's not greasy. I have noticed on the very first night that it was quite drying after I applied it, so you should really always follow this with a really nice moisturizer. And you also want to avoid any strong products, so you wouldn't use a moisturizer with retinol or a moisturizer that has strong ingredients that would be intended to help with things like brightening or anti-aging. You really just want a basic moisturizer that doesn't really do anything else other than moisturize, basically. Hi guys, it has been a week of me using the Differin gel, and basically I used it twice. I just alternated it with other serums, so I'm not using it like every day or even every other day, but I'm gonna insert a little clip of what my skin looks like. So immediately right after the first day that I used it, I noticed that my skin felt smoother. Like when I was applying my skincare in the morning, like my sunscreen glided on really easily and really smoothly. So it felt like makeup would have applied a lot better, like just look better on top of my skin because my skin texture was actually smoother. I also noticed a little bit of like brightening and my pores looked a little bit better. But after the second time I used it, I actually was like breaking out the next day. Like I had a few pimples. I forgot to film it, but I think this is like the purging stage that everyone talks about, where you basically break out a lot when you first start using retinol or retinoids. And I think this is what was happening, but then it kind of went away again because I again don't use it every day. I kind of feel like I should be using it every day, but I'm not sure, and I like the routine that I have now, so I'm gonna stick to that and see what happens in like the next few weeks. But yeah, 1 week down and 3 weeks to go. I'll be back every week to kind of update, and then I'll give you my little summary at the end. That's it for week 1. Hi guys, so it is the end of week 2 and I am back with another update on the Differin gel. It has made my skin feel a little bit more smooth in texture, and I think what's happening is it's exfoliating it, but because of that, sometimes my skin will feel a little bit more sensitive. Last week I mentioned I didn't have any kind of like redness or peeling or anything, but today when I was applying my foundation that I always wear, my skin was feeling a little bit sensitive, and even though the foundation applied really nicely, I feel like it looks because when your skin is smooth, foundation will apply a lot better. So I feel like it makes my makeup looks better, but when I was applying it, it kind of hurt because my skin is more sensitive, probably from like the exfoliation or whatever it's doing. I've also noticed a more visible difference in terms of brightness and evening out of the skin tone, but a lot in the brightness area because I feel like my face is now kind of paler than the rest of my body. It was kind of like that before, but now more noticeably so. And I feel like my pores, though they're still there, they're not as crazy looking. I think they're still visible and you can still see them, but I feel like they look a lot better. Whereas before, I felt like my blackheads and my pores just look so nasty. So I'm hopeful that if I continue to use it, then my pores will look a lot better and my blackheads will finally go away, because that's one of my biggest issues when it comes to skin. I also have noticed I'm only using it like 2-3 times a week at this point, and I have noticed sometimes like the day after I use it I will kind of be breaking out, and I don't know if it's because I'm not using it every day, so I can't get through the purge stage all in one go. So every time I'm using it I'm like purging a little bit, but I will kind of continue to do this. And I also read somewhere that you need to use it for 3 months to see like the full results. Originally I was only gonna make this video like a 1 month kind of deal, but I don't know if I should make it longer, like, or maybe do like a longer update. Let me know what you guys think or what you kind of want to do on that. I can even do like a short for a 3-month update if you want, so let me know. But so far I do really like it. I just need to be a little bit more careful with sunscreen, because some days now that I work from home, sometimes I kind of forget to put on sunscreen, but you're always supposed to wear sunscreen because UV light can get through the window. So I feel like I need to be more careful with that. But other than that, I really like it. I feel like it's making my skin look a lot better, and I want to get it for my mom and stuff, so see if she'll like it. She tends to like stronger stuff, so I think she might really like this. Okay, it has been 3 weeks of me using the Differin Adapalene gel, and I am back for another update. So I have noticed a little bit of peeling on this side of my face, but it's not the kind of peeling that you're thinking of when you think of like retinoid and retinols. It's very mild, and I didn't even notice or like understand what was happening at first. I literally thought it was just like dead skin, so I had to get really up close in the mirror to see that, like, oh, it looks like little micro bits of skin are peeling off. I also think it's because normally I wait 4 or 5 days before I use it again, and this time something happened and I think I only waited 2 or 3 days, so that could also be why. But it's very small very small bits of peeling, and I will say my skin is so much brighter now, and the blackheads on my nose are like almost completely gone. They're so much better. They used to be so bad. If I have a picture I would try to find and like put it, but the blackheads and the pores look so much better. The pores on my face still look quite large, but they look a lot more clean and a lot less noticeable, whereas the blackheads on my nose are like slowly kind of going away. But I really love how smooth and how easy makeup applies on my skin. I feel like it really resurfaces, and I can see why it really helps with pores and acne, and then of course brightening. And if you have acne scars or like hyperpigmentation, I really feel like you will benefit from this, because I noticed my skin is so much brighter. But yeah, that's it for week 3. I will be back next week and we'll wrap up this video. Hello everyone, it has been 4 weeks and I am here for the final update. So I literally feel like I have new skin because my skin is so much softer, brighter, smoother, and my pores feel like they've disappeared. I know they're still there, but they look so much better. My blackheads and whiteheads are mostly gone. I still have some stubborn ones, but overall my skin just feels so soft and clear like a baby. I feel like I have new skin. And skincare products and makeup apply really smoothly, and it's so much brighter. I feel like this is the best skincare product that I have ever used, and I also didn't experience too much irritation for someone who has skin that can be sensitive. So overall I would highly recommend this. It is so effective and it's still gentle enough. So if you have sensitive skin, I would start a little bit slower. Maybe do it once a week for a while and see how your skin reacts to it before kind of moving up to twice a week, 3 times a week. The bottle says to use every day. I don't think I would ever use it every day. I do think it could make my skin super sensitive, and I do think it could be bad for my skin barrier, but I do love using it like a couple times a week. I feel like it's been an amazing addition to my skincare routine, and it is the product that I wish I had started sooner. So if you guys are using something stronger, let me know how you feel. I think I'm gonna continue to use this probably forever until I find something stronger, but I'm also not sure if I should even move to something stronger. So if you have used this and you've used something stronger, let me know your thoughts. Because I know some people, even though they have stronger products, they still like to have this in their rotation, and sometimes they prefer it if their skin is a little bit more sensitive. So let me know. I do have a few tips for you guys if you are looking to start this. I heard from someone that if you start this in the winter, it's typically better because there's less sunlight, so the chances of you getting sun damage is lower, and I thought that was a really good tip. So I have been doing that. I started in the winter and I feel like it worked a lot better. I think if I did this in the summer when I was like out tanning and going to the beach, I don't know, I feel like it could have had really negative reactions like sunspots or sun damage. So I think starting this in the winter was definitely the right move. But I also take it to the next level, and if I'm gonna be home all day, for example, and I know that, then I'll use it the night before. But if I'm going out and I'm gonna be in the sun a lot, then I will literally just like skip that day and use it a different time when I know I'm not gonna be like in the sun too much. And I don't know if that has been super helpful, but I feel like it has. So if you guys know more about that, let me know. And the other thing is, if you are using a lot of strong products, a lot of strong exfoliators, chemical exfoliators, maybe you use chemical peels or strong AHAs, BHAs in your routine, I would be careful because it's really easy to over exfoliate and cause damage to your skin barrier. I think that's something that a lot of people don't realize that they are doing. I haven't noticed too much with wrinkles and fine lines, as I don't feel like I have any yet. But I can definitely see how if you use this in the long run, it could be really helpful for preventing wrinkles and fine lines. And I also saw videos where people were saying if you don't wear sunscreen with retinoids or retinols, it can actually make your skin worse. So be sure to always moisturize and wear sunscreen. I have also heard of the sandwich method, where you basically layer this in between 2 layers of moisturizer. If you have super sensitive skin, if you've never tried products like this before, you could try doing that. What I also like to do is to keep this in my rotation in between products that are super gentle and calming. So I like to use things like, I'm blanking on the ingredients, but I like to basically use gentle ingredients the day before and the day after I use this that calm the skin down, help with sensitivity, and helps with repairing the skin barrier. So things like niacinamide, for example, is a really good one. I'll try to put a couple of products on the screen that I like to use. I'm blanking on what the other one is called, that's why, but one is definitely niacinamide. Okay, that's it for today's video. I hope you liked it. If you did, please be sure to like, comment, and subscribe. Let me know what I should try next, and I'll see you next time. Bye!